Hi everyone, I'm Edoardo Barbieri, Product Manager at Canonical. Welcome to this webinar, where we will go through the challenges device manufacturers face when shipping embedded devices in production, and how the embedded flavor of Ubuntu can help them. Let's start by looking at the challenges when doing development in embedded IoT. Launching IoT devices and managing them at scale can be a time-intensive and complex process. Why? First of all, IoT development is difficult. The differentiating part of hardware is now the software that you're running, and developing an IoT device is hard. At Canonical, we think that the IoT ecosystem needs a common base. It needs a platform to accelerate product development, a platform which pre-integrates all the necessary software components across many hardware solutions, freeing up businesses to focus on their product differentiation and delivering a quicker time to market. And the return of investment for IoT projects is often a decision of buy versus build. Having a platform accelerates your time to market, and it gives you the chance to focus on creating a solution or a product. And during the development phase, teams often face the challenge of building a custom stack for every project. This is because IoT projects tend to have custom requirements, and perhaps you're familiar with some of them. It's commonplace for companies to select a chipset solution meeting these requirements and to use the software stack provided by the silicon vendors. But under this approach, companies end up developing each IoT project from the ground up, and there is very little reuse of code among their different IoT projects, which in the long run is going to increase costs. And with every additional IoT project also comes an increased risk and maintenance burden, because each stack now requires custom, independent maintenance. On the other hand, what device manufacturers need is a common platform, like Ubuntu, to take care of the general requirements for developing any embedded and IoT device. And this platform should be reusable across different use cases, across different product generations and silicon providers. So that rather than every IoT product development being a custom development, at Canonical we want to provide you with a solid platform, with robust frameworks and with an ecosystem to help you scale. After development, every team wants to ship their embedded devices to production. And this is where the real challenges start. The first challenge when going to production is security. And security spans a variety of aspects, from mission-critical support and strict confinement to tracking, fixing, and timely delivery of security patches. Security issues run the risk of compromising the whole operation of the device, or even the security of the whole IoT project, which would result in significant reputational damage for a company. It's also about moving from a prototype to production. Bringing an embedded project to market requires varied capabilities, which range from hardware engineering to back-end hosting and after-sales customer support. Being able to deploy these capabilities at scale typically requires substantial upfront investments, which often delay the shipment of devices. And then problems surface after shipping, when embedded devices have to survive for many years in the field. Maintenance can then be very painful, especially if the products have a long lifetime and are distributed. Fixing them requires costly manual interventions by sending engineers out into the field to repair a compromised system, or on-site with visits down at the shop floor. Overall, manufacturers and developers want to focus on their applications, trusting a reliable and secure underlying framework for the whole life of their devices, but that's often not what happens in practice. So what can enterprises do when bringing a device to market and facing these challenges? This is where embedded Linux comes into play. Let me explain why Linux for embedded devices is a good choice. There are several reasons why Linux is the perfect candidate for an embedded system. First, Linux is open source. This means that the source code for the Linux kernel is openly available. It is a stable kernel, and developers can read, modify, and redistribute the source code. And unlike traditional proprietary operating systems, Linux can be deployed without any royalties or licensing fees. But let's discuss some other reasons here. Linux is cross-platform, and the fact that the kernel has been ported to a variety of CPUs really gives developers the flexibility of picking the hardware that they want when designing their embedded application. When developing an embedded application, also the language that you're going to use is going to play an important role. Compared to native microcontrollers programming, with Linux also comes extensive language support. As a developer, you can essentially pick your preferred language, whether it's C, JavaScript or Go. Also, support for Wi-Fi, LTE or Ethernet connectivity are just some of the networking capabilities that are expected out of the box in most consumer products today. And whether you need to configure the system's IP address or SSH into the embedded device, Linux supports a rich stack of networking protocols. For instance, system network services like Network Manager and Modem Manager in Linux can help you to configure network devices to automatically establish and maintain a connection. But there are several other advantages of adopting the Linux ecosystem for embedded devices, like the presence of a driver infrastructure. Developers can reduce time to market from specifications to a working product, because they don't need to write drivers for external flash chips. So overall, there are several reasons why Linux is a perfect fit for embedded devices. And within the Linux ecosystem, Ubuntu is the most popular distribution. Ubuntu is the most widely used Linux distribution globally. It is the most deployed web server on the internet. It is the most used Linux gaming distro. And users, developers, manufacturers, they all appreciate the openness, the community, and the innovations that Ubuntu brings. So much so that amongst Linux developers, Ubuntu regularly ranks as the #1 in surveys. And at Canonical, we want to allow developers, innovators, and the embedded community at large to take advantage of the Internet of Things and navigate the shift to the edge. But how do we transition from Ubuntu and Linux on servers to embedded devices? For instance, sending an engineer out into the field to fix a wedged embedded device is expensive. Reducing the maintenance cost and the risk of failure of a distributed device in the field must be a priority for the underlying embedded Linux operating system. So Linux on devices must be treated differently than on servers to reduce the cost of maintenance and the risk of failure in the field. Also, the IoT is a fragmented but rich market. Software vendors, they need a base that can work across different verticals and all the things to capitalize on the wave of tightly embedded connected devices. And we want to do that with Ubuntu Core, the flavor of Ubuntu targeted at embedded devices. Ubuntu Core is specifically designed for the world of IoT. So let's look at the compute spectrum more closely. Developing on the Ubuntu platform enables users to work with the same underlying operating system on their desktops, with servers, in the cloud, and on IoT devices. The same software packages are available on all versions of Ubuntu, including Ubuntu Core, which ensures that developers can effortlessly move between different platforms throughout their embedded Linux journey. And such a consistent Ubuntu experience across form factors makes it easy to test locally before deploying globally, providing developers with a smooth path from development to production, with the same software running on both their desktop and their target production environment. Essentially, device manufacturers building embedded Linux products can develop and debug their software quickly and easily with their preferred tools on Ubuntu desktop before deploying to the target hardware running Ubuntu Core in production. So Ubuntu Core is standard Ubuntu in order to provide a consistent OS experience across platforms. Because using Ubuntu across development and production helps significantly boost embedded teams' productivity. Developers don't have to account for differences between operating systems. There is no time lost resolving issues which are caused by software variation. These factors accelerate innovation velocity, and they enable enterprises to get their applications to market far more quickly. Also, enterprises in the embedded ecosystem often decide against updating their devices for fear of breaking the already deployed software because of unforeseen bugs or network outages. And such resistance is understandable. Sending an engineer to fix a device in the field or on the shop floor of a factory is expensive. In the best scenario, the traditional update mechanisms involve applying a patch to the mismatch between the package version running on the embedded device and the one on a local repository. And then, if conflicts arise, developers only push parts of the update, hoping that it won't break compatibility and that power interrupts won't occur. On the other hand, as factories are striving for increased equipment effectiveness and reduced process downtime, Ubuntu Core provides a built-in, production-grade software distribution mechanism that will move forward on success or automatically roll back to its last stable state in case of failure. Ubuntu Core uses snaps as its packaging format, which brings reliability and recovery mechanism. The robust updates will revert to the previously working revision of the application if any error were to occur during the update process. So that unlike alternative or more traditional package managers, a failed update will not leave the system in an unpredictable state. Ubuntu Core will not install the automated and transactional updates unless they are 100% successful. Essentially, Ubuntu Core future-proofs your device. Let's see why. Today, the vast majority of software is dictated by the specific capabilities and limitations of the hardware itself. Ubuntu, on the other hand, allows device manufacturers to go from updating the hardware to only having to update the software. Today, the software is bound to a specific device, which means that there is no scalability. For instance, you can't put the software that you developed for a PLC on a server. With Ubuntu Core, however, you can do just that, thanks to its secure application orchestration capabilities. Ubuntu Core is made of snaps, which are portable, interoperable, containerized software packages. They are cross-platform and they can work anywhere, including all major Linux distributions and across any class of devices. Because of this, in Ubuntu Core, you can go from one function per device, just one PLC, just one gateway, just one robotic controller, to each function now sitting in its own snap. Essentially, you now have a software-defined controller system split into different containers. Also, Ubuntu Core allows developers to focus on their applications. So let's see how the versatility that snaps bring to different use cases allows you to do just that. When you develop a mobile application, you don't need to think about the underlying processors. With Ubuntu Core, we want to enable you to develop an industrial application in the same way you create an app for a mobile, without needing to worry about the underlying hardware. With snaps, every device is software-defined. Every embedded Linux device running snaps is app-enabled. Its main function is an application, and developers can then ship other applications next to the primary function. You can have a PLC application, a runtime application, a communications application. And each device running Ubuntu Core has an application store which hosts thousands of applications, whether they're public, published by the community, or private to the vendor. And Ubuntu Core also supports top industrial protocols and snaps, whether it's OPC UA, MQTT clients, or if you want to send data to AWS Greengrass. Essentially, we provide the existing set of infrastructure to build an industrial device. It's a plug-and-play, ready-to-use solution. And finally, let's mention how Ubuntu Core brings security to your fleet. The ecosystem around Ubuntu Core is built on security. It's security not just for the operating system in terms of bug fixes and CVE patches, it's also security because of snaps. Snaps provide a secure environment and a configuration in which to run applications. Both the minimal operating system, the kernel, the device drivers, they're all packaged and installed as snaps. But it's also security at all levels, for instance, in the communication between devices and the store, whether it's permission management or for authentication. The devices in the field also receive long life and they need remote maintenance. With Ubuntu Core, device manufacturers receive up to 12 years of bug fixes and CVE patches. Overall, it's clear that we are witnessing a new proliferation of tightly embedded, connected devices. Device manufacturers around the world are racing to build IoT devices that will deliver on the promise of the fourth industrial revolution, whether it's data-driven value chain optimizations, predictive maintenance, or real-time visibility on processes. To address the key challenges when shipping embedded Linux in production, at Canonical we worked hard to optimize Ubuntu Core for security and reliable over-the-air updates, and we specifically designed it for the world of cybersecurity compliance. And as part of our ongoing collaboration with silicon vendors, with board manufacturers and with ODMs, we help enterprises navigate the shift to the edge, enabling them to optimize the precious engineering resources to get to market faster by supporting their workloads. If you're working on a commercial project, reach out to our team for custom board enablement, for commercial distribution, for long-term support, or security maintenance.